Hello, it's Overreaction Monday. Do you want to explain the rules?
The rules are we and our colleagues behind the scenes, who never take any of the blame, we come up with something that might be an overreaction. So City lose at the weekend, Liverpool win again. You know, is it going to be the whole season for them? So we're kind of looking at some things that might happen to see if we're overreacting. Of course, everybody in the media overreacts at everything anymore. So that's where we are.
8 games gone, 8 wins. They're going to go through the season unbeaten and they're going to be the best team in the world. Is that an overreaction?
Liverpool will go undefeated. It's, as you said, going to be a tough old year. They haven't actually played great.
Got the job done, though.
Got the job done against Leicester at the weekend. Yep. I'm presuming this is the Premier League. Liverpool will go undefeated and not all the cup competitions. I think that is an over... What do I do?
It's your rules.
I had to press that for. That's an overreaction because I think there are some real hurdles for them to go over, and I think it'd be an amazing thing if they could do it, but I don't think it will happen.
Now, it's not only Gunnar Solskjaer is under pressure, Mauricio Pochettino is under pressure at Spurs. Will he last the season? Is that an overreaction or is that a possibility?
Do you know, he's been given from the Champions League last year, the final where he played Harry Kane, and he, you know, clearly I think that was a weakness in his management, and maybe the players saw that. Then he said guys that want to leave. Got some players in the summer, but it hasn't happened for them so far. I think they will turn it around. However, I don't think it's an overreaction at all, if you want to hit that, to say that he might not, potential not to be there at the end of the season or before that.
It's a kind of sane comment, because normally on Overreaction Monday we get some stupid things that have been said over the weekend based on what we've just seen. This one's interesting. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will get sacked after the Liverpool match.
Which is, I presume, after the international break. Is it the first one?
It is.
As a man that hasn't done his homework.
And I assume it's if they lose that game as well. But we only have, like now, Twitter, you only have a
I don't know what Ed Woodward is going to do, the chief executive.
Is he the problem?
No, the problem at United, and this is a slight quick tangent here, is ownership is poor, chief executive, making money they're good. Chief executive making money is good. Running a football club poor, managing a football club, now I'm chief executive in the Glazers, they're separate. And Solskjaer is not fit to manage a club that size, so they're all a problem.
That's a quick tangent?
They're all a problem. There's not, put it in no, I don't think it's an overreaction, particularly if Liverpool absolutely horse them, which is possible.
Horse?
Horse, hammer, horse, smash.
I've not heard that since I was back in Scotland. This is for a
If you've watched Man United recently, they could get horsed. Take that saying.
Thumped. Beaten heavily. Juventus, so they've beaten Inter and suddenly they're going for 9 in a row and they're going to do it. So Juventus will be Serie A champions. Is that an overreaction?
Well, they've only won the previous 8.
I know. And
what, Inter Milan, but they were okay. And Napoli, they drew and they're okay. No, that's clearly not an overreaction.
Do you think they will? Well, we have a title race. Let's start with that.
You might have a title race. I think this is an overreaction.
So they're kind of there or thereabouts. They're third now, or they're level on 3rd and 14th.
You know what happens in the Bundesliga?
Well, look at Dortmund last year.
You can mention the horses again, because they all go out there. You know, and they go and they're on the flat, and then they all go, they get knackered and whatever happens, and then they fall at the hurdles, and guess who comes along? Dortmund did it last year, guess who came along? Bayern Munich. This time it's Mönchengladbach and Wolfsburg. Come back to me in 6 weeks' time, and I'm going to tell you why that was an overreaction, because they will win the Bundesliga when the rest of them get tired. When the horses, the front-running horses are out there, and then they get pulled back a bit, then Bayern come round the bend. That's what's going to happen. So that is an overreaction. Off the back of a weekend. Oh, by the way, they did just go to London and horse.
You were going to say humped.
Horse Tottenham 7-1.
No, 7-2.
Was it 7-2? Well, whatever. Who cares?
It's like an episode of Sesame Street, this one. Today's episode of ESPN FC Sesame Street has been brought to you by the word horse.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.